Thanks for staying with us. Now, to mark 25 years since the first post-apartheid democratic elections, theatre veteran John Kunene is bringing the play Kunene and the King to South Africa. This play portrays a confrontation between two South Africans who represented polarized aspects of the country's history. It deals with issues of race, class, politics, theatre, and Shakespeare's potentially ununifying qualities. Theodore has the story.
A story of a nation creatively presented on home soil for the first time after a huge international success.
You think it's that a tiny little story of two men in a room trying to find each other, two South Africans trying to see each other, trying to learn about each other, to talk to each other. You think that how that would be relevant internationally? Wow! First, South African are migrants here all over the world. If ever you use like a Zulu word or a Xhosa word or an Afrikaans word in the middle of New York, somebody's going to laugh and you know exactly there's a South African there. It was really, really well received. I mean, absolutely. It created such a stir. It even transferred to the West End.
Sister Kun? No, I am Sister Kunene.
The theatre veteran insists that, despite his experience with television, nothing compares to the thrill of live performance.
I do television is fantastic. I'm in your house, I'm in your living room, you see me, you engage me, you even think you know me. But it never takes away the magic of theatre, of being on a stage, and you could stretch your arm and touch the person in the front row. You can see their eyes, you know when you have them in the story, engaging them. You know when they're listening, they lean forward and they wish you well. The atmosphere is electric. You feel the urgency. There's no second take. There's one take all the time. And that urgency and that danger, the fear of forgetting life, the fear of not being liked, and enjoying to be there. And when those applause, God bless us all, they stand up. You feel this is why I became an actor.
Crack your cheeks, rage blow, you cataracts and hurricanes, spout!
Co-actor Michael Richards discusses how Shakespeare's language is used to examine local issues.
And what happens through the medium of Shakespeare, in this case King Lear, which is about to play, they explore King Lear, and while exploring King Lear, they explore themselves, and they get to understand themselves. And in the actual play in King Lear, they talk about the king being totally out of touch. Well, Jack's out of touch in the new South Africa. He's very much the old South Africa. He doesn't think that he thinks that he's a liberal, but actually he gets to realize he's a lot less liberal than he thought he was. And he gets to learn about the realities of the new country in which he is now living.
The magic of theatre is at play here once again. Kunene and the King transcends race, gender, or age to touch on social issues that impact us all.
Perfect conveyance of tragic comedy in theatre. Also really great social commentary.
I was moved. As a person who was born in 1994, I would say that this was a reminder of what it is that the people who died for this freedom did for us.
It highlighted all of South Africa's problems and turned it into humor. And as a drama student, that's what we're looking for. And that's what I think our teacher's trying to teach us, that it took South Africa's problems, it took the race problems and the racial tension, and it turned it into humor. But it also had a story behind it.
Theodore Mashele, Johannesburg.